Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Dada Joe TV. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. We call this one the breaking news segment. Alright, so today we are moving straight to the Black Rasta's camp. I'm talking about the Kutuku soldier, the Salaga soldier, beg your pardon. On Black Empire is a program, an entertainment, or let me say a program, hosted by himself, Black Rasta, on Pan-African TV, where the Kutuku soldier was backing Shatta while throwing his support behind the dancehall king. About the disrespect recently has been going on to the Shatta movement boss, because Black Rasta is saying that apart from everything and outside his tantrums and vocal words from Shatta Wale, the man, the dancehall king, has contributed a lot to the Ghana music industry. So Ghanaians need to pay much respect to him, because he is a man, and it got to a point that the media, the industry actually tried to blacklist him, not to play his music on radio, TV, and everywhere. But still, the dancehall can find a way to for people to hear his music. Let's listen to the Black Rasta. We will come back, guys.
Sometimes even records vulgar music. But you can never take away from this man's loins what he has contributed to the industry of this nation. He brought a lot of respect to the music business in this country. He encouraged us to go for our wet. In fact, he came from nowhere to somewhere and was able to rise from a nobody to a somebody. There was a time nobody wanted to play his music here, including me. I refused to play because he insulted me. That was when I was a little unprofessional. Because for me, you can insult me from morning till night. If the music is good and the people want to hear it, I'll play it. My brother, right after the guy was blackmailed and blacklisted and never whitelisted by anybody on radio, he found another route, the youth. He followed the youth in the ghettos and told them, if the radios will not play my music, you play the music wherever you are. You be my radio. Thankfully, there was a guy called Mark Zuckerberg. He came with something called Facebook. And when he came, he gave this man a voice. Before a lot of Ghanaian musicians even got to know Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook, he was there. If the radio will not play my music, if the TV will not play my music, I am going to make sure that my music is played right there on Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook. In those days, there was nothing even like sponsorship. They were begging people to even get on Facebook. You didn't need to pay anything. He went there. He pushed his music. He was there doing Facebook Live. When live came, people got to know him as a Facebook boy. He made his name and has been able to blow. Of course, he's controversial. Of course, he might not be your regular guy. Of course, you might think he's vulgar in some spheres of life. But he gives credit to Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook fame. I remember he said one time, I don't need any radio station, I don't need any TV station. That was erroneous, though. I don't support that. My radio and my TV is Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook. He's not the only one who has said that. He anointed a lot of people, and people were waiting for the opportunity to deal. Look, this guy is posterity that moved him from where he was. Because the enemies he made on radio, including me, nobody was ready to play his music. If radio was what's supposed to make this guy who he was, or who he has become, no sir, he will go to an early grave without becoming that person. That's Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg himself was a school dropout, right? And was able to rise to the level. Right now, he has one of the most popular apps in the world, Facebook. That's where everybody is playing. Shatta Wale used Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook and made a name for him.
Alright, so that was Black Rasta, the Kutuku soldier, aka the Salaga soldier. over there, speaking about the fact that Shatta Wale has done a lot for the Ghana music industry. And you see, this is what I want to say. This is my take. You see, it is hard time, the Ghana music industry, subtract or put away, emotions and personal, feelings about the music business or the show business aspect. Because you see, the moment you start taking in emotions and personal things, that is where you start to bring in hatred and other stuff. So a lot of people are so blind to the extent that even the good artists, meanwhile, no one is so perfect. So we have a lot of pundits who disrespect Shatta Wale. We see, people just come up and they say they are pundit and the whole lot of stuff. This is Dada Joe TV. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you.